Okay, what we have here is an exhaust that we took down, and what I want to do is talk about what you should do, especially up here in the rust belt. You got a section there with 3 bolts there that holds a flange, and you have a section that is cut. Well, up here where you see a lot of rust, it is best to go with the yellow section and cut that pipe off with a sawzall or hacksaw and leave that 3-bolt flange alone. Why? Because first of all, you won't be able to take it loose with a socket because the heads are so rusty it won't fit any socket. The only way you're going to be able to take those bolts out is you're going to have to cut them out with a torch. And let's say you cut them out with a torch. So okay, I'm going to put 3 new bolts on there. You'll find out that once you get a new gasket, which you will have to do, and put those 3 bolts on, that it may still be a gap where they mate. Why? Because the facing has rusted off and became a part of the gasket to plug the holes, and you're going to end up getting rid of that when you take it apart. Okay, now if you do that and decide to go that route, you'll find out that the customer may be back stating that he hears an exhaust noise, and it will say it wasn't like that before, and they will be right. You will try to explain to them that it was bad, but they don't want to hear that it wasn't like that before. And it was bad, you are right. You should be able to take it apart, put it back together. But they're not hearing that, so it's best to cut it and put on maybe various exhaust sleeves that they have. Here's one with bolts, and then there's another sleeve that you can get like this one, and you will have to use U-bolts, to put those in. But the best thing, like I said, is to cut it. And now, if you're down south or someplace where there's not a lot of rust, then you possibly can take those bolts off. You have no problem if the car hasn't been in the rust belt. But if it is in a rusty section where we are like this, you leave that section alone, or you will have a headache and you cut it.